There's a ripple in the silence, a tremor beneath the surface, like the hush just before a storm erupts across an endless sky. That's where my story with Bitcoin begins today. Another move, another chance, perhaps the last. My heart pulses with the echo of $12 million waiting on a single decision. And I wonder, do you ever feel it? The weight of the unknown dancing on the edge of your dreams, daring you to act, daring you to hope, even as doubts whisper myths of danger in the quiet. If you crave the raw and personal pathways through crypto's wild frontier, if you want not just numbers but the pulse beneath the price, subscribe to Crypto 101 Central, the one place where the trades are real and the emotions run deep, because our journey is just beginning. Click the bell. Let each vibration call you back when the next story finds its way from my heart to your screen. This space is not the same without you. Every bell stroke makes us more of a family. Lately, I keep returning to that precise moment where I clicked close on my previous trade. The feeling, a mixture of calm certainty and the ghost of regret. I trusted myself then, pulling out before the correction came, and as the tide shifted, Bitcoin surrendered ground, almost graciously. Then, always, there's the bounce. Not a rally, but a flicker, the brief pulse of hope as price finds its breath again. And I know you're here, wondering, like me, what happens next. You watch the charts with tired eyes, perhaps. Do you ask, has Bitcoin found its bottom here? Will it rise raging against gravity? Or are we merely waiting for a harsher fall into that deep liquidity zone? A pit before the next possibility soars? I've learned to live in questions more than answers, to find beauty in the ache of uncertainty. This is not just another numbers game for me. It is a personal odyssey. Over this weekend and beyond, as the winds of the market shift, my mind is a fortress, steeled by old scars but eager for new triumphs. In this landscape, every spot position I hold, every looming leverage trade, is more than a wager. It is a memory, a hope, and sometimes, yes, a burden. But it is mine. A single CME gap opens on the chart. I stare at it, a wound in the market, waiting to be healed. Last weekend, we filled it quickly, a clean resolution, as if the system itself cannot bear the unease. But the week before that? Still open, lingering, a memory that refuses to fade. I tell myself, 99 out of every 100 such wounds close eventually. It is almost law, written not just on the charts, but somewhere inside me. I brace for patience. The fill will come, but not yet. Every Monday, a scam pump or an elegant dump, call it what you wish, breaks the monotony. It's almost ritual now. 8 Mondays, 8 emotional tides. Sometimes, I imagine the market itself is alive, capricious, toying with all of us, laughing at our seriousness. I mark time by these swings, let my anticipation harden into quiet vigilance. And here, on the lower timeframes, a downward trendline breaks. For a fleeting moment, hope cascades upward. Consolidation, a soft lull. Range highs and range lows become borders of a battlefield where courage and fear wrestle. The next few hours could give birth to breakout or capitulation, sculpting the stories we will tell ourselves, of wisdom, of folly, of the courage to leap or sit still. Halfway through this journey, if you feel the tension, the yearning for what could be, show it with a like. Your gesture is a pulse, a sign that you, too, are here in this story, that the risk and reward mean as much to you as they do to me. What do you think? In the tangled brush of your reflections, in the shadows of doubt or flickers of certainty, leave your thoughts below. Your words, like mine, are carved against the uncertainty. I read them all, searching as you do, for truth. Zooming out to the bigger picture, I see a larger downtrend in motion. The story is not just one of minutes, but of days and weeks, even years. The 71,500, an impassable ridge. Time and again, attempts to cross have led to sharp rejection, like hands burned reaching for a sun just out of touch. My plan remains simple. I am not convinced, no, not yet, that we have seen the bottom. Signs keep whispering weakness. A bearish divergence on the 4-hourly, the 12-hour showing frailty, the market's heartbeat ragged and uncertain. Is this a bottom? No, not in my eyes. To me, a real bottom is not just a low, it is surrender. It is liquidity devoured greedily, and then a surge of life, a sorting of the weak from the strong, bulls regaining breath. What I look for is a roundness, a sense of completion. We are not there, not today, so I stand my ground. I am a copy trader, after all. My risk is shared, my choices echoed by thousands who walk with me through this storm. When I move, you can move. The last trade, 125,000 in profit, reminds me what patience and conviction can yield. The next, larger still, but not until the market lays down its cards, not a second sooner. This weight, sometimes I feel it as a shiver in my hands. I owe caution, not just to myself, but to you. I will only act when risk is a shadow, and the upside, a sunrise. For that, I would risk it all. If you want to walk this path with me, copy trading is yours to explore. You find the links below this video, the gateway to my VIP Telegram group. There, the air is charged, thick with plans and possibility. Every day, someone finds profit. It is not just my voice echoing, but a symphony of traders, some bullish, some cautious, all hungry for understanding more than mere gain. We learn from each other. We share. The group becomes a crucible where hope is tested, sometimes rewarded. But the exchange is important too. For those seeking somewhere safe and sharp-edged to trade, I am still with WEX. The first link below leads you to a 25% fee rebate. If numbers matter, let me say them plain. Last year, 8 million in profits on Bitcoin and Ethereum. This year, the goal is higher, greater, because if you have shared this journey with me, even for a blink, you know, when I trade with the weight of dreams at my back. There is power in swinging deliberately. I am not a trader for every hour. I wait. I swing when I sense the wind has shifted and the market's heart is exposed. Go long at the trough, short at the peak. That is the poetry of my strategy, an unfolding haiku, brief but dense with intent. For all its drama, Bitcoin's bottom, I believe, waits below us. An orange box on my chart is a beacon, marking the zone of deep volume support. I yearn for the retest, the touch to the 200 weekly moving average, the 4-year memory of price. History teaches us, buy below that crest and you are witness to greatness. The last bear market proved it. When Bitcoin fell below its average, what followed was a ballet of ascent, exponential, breathtaking. A gift for those patient enough to wait in shadow. But I do not look only at Bitcoin. In the soft light at the edge of my vision sits Ethereum, a ghost, a possibility, an altar where old cycles ended and new ones might begin. Many have turned skeptical, believing altcoins failed, that Ethereum's time has passed. I see a different future. This next cycle holds promise. Accumulation by giants, metrics pointing upward, the slow formation of a bottom, a higher low ready to break the old downtrend. $1,000. A whisper of what was, not what will be. Even a fall would mean a surge of opportunity, a reset, a renaissance. Opportunity hides in shadows. Perhaps Ethereum rebounds from its legendary support on the monthly, perhaps it falls. In both, I see the seeds of reward. I focus sharp, watching, ready to act when the glimmer comes. Through these hours, each twist and sigh of the chart, I stay close to those who trust me. My group hears my every thought in real time, every tremor, every surge. Every day, another update, another piece of my heart left open for you to see. And every day, I wonder if this is the moment. Has Bitcoin found its strength, or must we wait still longer in uneasy anticipation? I suspect the latter. One more test of 71,500. Another dance at the edge of rejection. The gap below is wide. The story is not finished. Not yet. If this journey has stirred something in you, stay with me. Subscribe, watch, learn, challenge, and dream. More videos await. Each an invitation, each a whispered promise. Click the bell, because the next chapter may hold what you have been searching for. And this has been Crypto 101 Central. Peace to you, and may your courage be as deep as your questions. I will see you very soon, where the story continues and the market still remembers your name.